Okay, we are into the first chapter of the Prusa XL enclosure build. That's technically the second chapter of the assembly instructions. The first chapter, the introduction, just kind of has an overview of how to put things together. We already did the unboxing, so now we're into the enclosure assembly. And it looks like we have 62 steps. It says it's going to be moderate difficulty. And it looks like tools necessary for this chapter. We will need to keep the tools out. And for the beginning of this, we're going to need the left frame parts preparation. We will need the left frame side panel, which looks like that's the plastic piece, and nylon rivets. So, don't need my melted gummy bears. I don't think we're gonna need the bellows set yet, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. All of this stuff is gonna take up a lot of space. I believe the introduction said that we needed about 40 inches by 40 inches. This top is about 60 by 32, so I think we'll have enough space. We'll see. Okay, so I believe in this box is where we have our fasteners. So let's see if our rivets are in here somewhere. Yes. So in this bag, fasteners and enclosure, all the way at the bottom. Okay, so now we've got the rivets. I don't need anything else from the fasteners for now. Set this aside. I need the plastic part. This was kind of weird to open if I remember right. Okay, there are a lot of plastic pieces in here. I'm not sure which one it is. It would be nice if it explained. Not this one, but this one. I am gonna say that it's the second one. It looks like the second and the third are the exact same. And if I remember from seeing some other videos, we do the next one right after. So I'm gonna grab both of these. And this kind of square looking one we'll keep for later. So we'll set that aside. So yeah, we've got these. Both of these is what we're gonna keep for now. And I'm gonna set all these other ones aside. And then I need to get this frame. This box. It's falling apart from me moving it around too much. Let's see, this frame. I think that's the right one. Huh. Maybe it's that one? No, it's not. It's not this first tier. In the picture, it looks straight along the bottom. Yeah, I think it's this. And again, I'm gonna be shuffling all this stuff out of the way. Let's see. And it doesn't matter which one I'm using. I guess let me just have one for now. Have the other one really ready to grab. Step 3, peel off the protective film from both sides of the side panel. And then of course be very careful because it can scratch easily. And then we will insert the side panel into the left frame. Okay. This kind of reminds me of the buffer on the MMU. You're probably gonna hear some popping. My shed is metal, and when it gets hot, it's only about 10 o'clock right now, but it's getting a little bit warm outside in Texas, and my shed just starts popping, so I apologize for that. The popping is not from anything with any printers, it's just my shed popping. Oh, these actually come off way better than the buffer did. Okay. Well, the first side did. Oh, here's a little area that's already peeling. Okay. And needs to set in like this, and we need to line up the holes, of course. Okay. Let's see everything a little better that way. Line up the holes. Okay. Step 4. In this step, we will demonstrate how to secure the panels using the nylon rivets. Please familiarize yourself with this procedure as it will be repeated several times throughout the manual. Do not insert any rivets yet. Wait for further instructions in the next step. This is just a demonstration. I didn't even get the rivets out yet. I guess I should actually look at what they look like. These little guys, let's get them out of the bag. Align the hole in the side frame and the hole in the side panel. Then you will insert the rivet through both the side frame and the panel. Push on the nylon rivet to secure the back panel in the frame. Okay. Step 5, we will go ahead and insert the nylon rivet from the outside through the left frame and side panel. All 15 rivets. All right, let's count them all out. Oh, they're plastic. All right, I guess I gotta flip this thing over, huh? Which will be interesting to keep it tight. Maybe I'll just do this. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe if I can just do the corners, then I can flip it over and it'll make it easier. Not really. I'm not really sure that I'm getting it through the plastic now. I guess I can hold it. Okay. I've noticed as I've been putting these things together that I definitely am the type to count everything out to make sure that I don't have anything left over. But I know sometimes when I've watched other people do these, they don't do that. Oh, see, and now I'm messing up because I pushed this one through. Let's see. I pushed this one through because there is a hole on this side. I hope I have some extras or I can pop some through. I've noticed other people when they put things together, they just kind of grab and go. I like to know that I put exactly the correct amount in. But yeah, I've got two that I must have overdone. Or I counted wrong. 1, 2, 5 on the bottom, 3 on the side. Was there supposed to be 16 and I only did 15? I mean, come on. Yeah, 16. I only counted out 15. Well, there you go. So, I have one more here that I missed, and then I've got this corner one that is going to irritate me. I wonder if I can pop that one back out. Yes, I was able to pop it back out. Okay, good. Good to know. All 16. I need to be more careful when I read the directions. Now we're going to do the exact same thing for the right side. So I'm going to set this up here. Yeah. Right frame. The other. Let me count out the correct amount. 16. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so step 6 and 7 and 8 are all basically just the same process of what we did for the left side, we're doing for the right side. And I'm gonna be a little more careful, I think. Or try to be here. Maybe. So I did all the ones around this one that I need to skip. Now I can make sure I do all of the other ones along here. And it makes me wonder if this one that we need to skip, if there's something, if there's a reason for that later, because that would irritate me if that's just going to be a hole later. But actually it looks like there's a little bit of threading there, so there's got to be something we do with that. Okay, cool. That is done. This is looking a little beefier than I was expecting. That's cool. Step 9, magnetic bumpers, parts preparation. For the next steps, please prepare protective bumper 20 by 10 by 4.32. I feel like those were in a bag. They were in a bag that kind of stuck to one of the frames. So let's see. I think this bag, let's see, 2 by 10 by 4.3, so yes. And then, is there anything else? Yes, the other magnets, we only need 2 of the 22 by 6. There's 4 in this bag. And then some screws. Okay, so we need these. Okay, so we're gonna do the, oh, but it doesn't tell me what's what. It doesn't have pictures on the bag. All right, shoot. So the protective bumper, the 20 by 10 by 4.3 is the orange picture, which looks a little more dome shaped from the look of it. So we need those. Zoom out a little bit here. We need those. Okay. And then we need, just go in order, we need screws. This bag is overflowing. M4 by 16 is in here. Oh wow, I actually found it pretty quick. M4 by 16, there are 2 in here. There's 4 in here, we only need 2. Okay. I need 2 for now. Usually it says that how many spares there are. It says including spare. It doesn't say how many spares there are. That's really interesting. Okay. Then back to that other bag, we need 2 of these magnetic bumpers. They're all stuck to each other, these round ones. All right. I put them out of order of the picture, but that's what we need for now. Get all this other junk out of the way. Step 10, from the inside of the side frame, left bumper. Shoot, we were on, which one were we on? Left bumper. So we did the left, then we did the right. So I guess I need to swap back to the left, and we need to be looking at it from the inside. Right. From the inside of the side frame, insert the M4 by 16R screw into the threaded hole and tighten fully. It looks like I see it say Prusa upside down. So we need to have it like this. And I don't know if you can see. Yeah, over here it says Prusa. So the threaded hole is this one. Tighten fully. Okay, that's done. Slide the protective bumper onto the screw from the outside of the side frame. Okay. Facing. Okay, let's flip this around. Kind of dome side out. I don't know how well my shadows are being. Okay. And then insert the magnetic bumper onto the screw and tighten it. It's kind of hard to tell. Okay, so it has to be threaded side in, obviously, otherwise it's not going to attach to the threads. Smooth the side out. Okay. That'll work. Right bumper, let's do the same thing again. All right, let's back this out a little bit. All right, so the side. Ooh, I did not go all the way. I feel a little bit of give here. Ooh, I didn't do good at all. Dang it. I mean, they said to be careful. But yeah, I can feel all this have give. Shoot. Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do, I wonder if I did better. Yeah, I did better on that one. I'm gonna have to pop these back out. Shoot. Okay, so I'll pop these little puppies back out with something, because it's like some of them caught, but it seems like all these didn't catch. And if I just push, they're not going to go in, because it's almost like they kind of like spread out just inside the metal, but they're not going to go inside the plexi. So if I push them back through the metal, let's see how many of them didn't go. The ones along the bottom are all fine, and that one's fine. So there's hope if you messed up like me. I'm glad they don't, so far, haven't broken by pushing them back through. So far. They're not super fun to push back through, but it is doable so far. Okay, 2 more. You can do this. Okay, 1 more. I'm gonna push that one through too, just because it's hanging this one up so much. Okay, Cool. Let's do this correctly this time. I think what I did was, because I did it like this, they popped down just a little bit. I need to like really, really hold them tight. Okay. I think I was more nervous about messing up the plexi, but I need to make sure that it's actually secured correctly. All right, and of course my magnet got attached. Cool. Those magnets are very strong. Now, we are looking for the Prusa. Cool. Prusa's right here. So step 11 is done. We did it on the left and the right. I'm gonna set these out of the way. I'm not sure where. And we are looking for step 12, back parts preparation. We need the back panel, which looks like it's 2 pieces. I feel like that was at the very bottom of the box, which of course I set stuff on top of that box. Let's see. Okay, I like to always show you guys where things are. So in this box is where we got both the frames, and in the very bottom is where the back frame is what we're looking for. So we've got both of these parts. That was both side frames. Okay. This back frame is 1 piece. All right. Then we need 12 M4 by 5 screws. None of these seem to be self or reclosing bags, which I don't like, because I have a tendency to make a mess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Step 13. Okay, we do need the left panel or the left frame. Put the left frame next to the back panel, and I do have the panel correct because we need to have this kind of open space towards the bottom. Fit the perforation of the left frame into the cutout on the back panel and slide both pieces together. All right, the left one is over here. Left. All right, there is some notches here that we need to get to go together. I get the feeling that this, yeah. So this kind of needs to sit down on top and then slip back. because this guy has notches that sit up on top. So I don't know how well I can zoom in. Yeah, these little notches. You can kind of see. Okay. So it's pretty secure along the back, or along the bottom. I don't know if this is the back yet, but up here, it's not. Up along here, it's not. So we're gonna have to screw that together, obviously. Okay. That was step 13. Holding this in place, let's scroll down to 14. Secure the panels with 3 screws from the other side. Secure the panels with 3 screws from the other side using an Allen key. Carefully turn the okay, let's do that first. So it needs to be kind of from the outside. It's starting to make me wonder if this is a 2-person project, as large as it is. I don't feel like it said that, you know, the little IKEA drawing where it says you need 2 people, but it's kind of hard to hold this and screw this back section at the same time. Now we're going to do the same thing again. Step 15, we're going to do the same thing again with the right side. Okay, let me remember, yeah, this needs to fit over. And doesn't say yet. Okay, step 16. Now we're going to put the 3 screws in. Carefully turn, okay, we're still on step 16. Carefully turn the assembly and secure the panels with 3, did I miss anything else? Yeah, I did. I was supposed to do some along the bottom. Okay, we'll do them all together. There was supposed to be on step 14, I was supposed to put 3 along the bottom. So now, I need to put, if I turn this, I need to put 3 on each side. I think it makes more sense to do it this way. And that is the correct amount of screws that I have left. 6, 3 on each side. Okay, those are done. Step 17, frame support, parts preparation. We need the little cross piece and 6 M4x5R screws. M4x5R, 6 of those. 3, 6 screws. And is laying kind of on top of this. I cannot remember now if this is the first tier or the second tier, but this guy is what we're looking for. I want to say it's the first tier. Step 18, we are going to put this together, but I can't quite tell which direction it goes. Insert the frame support from the bottom side of the side frames. Note the logo orientation. Okay, it says with the logo orientation of the cross piece, but it has... All right, it has it by the little bumpers, so that makes a lot more sense to me now that I'm looking at that. So I need to flip this guy around. What a surprise. I wonder if I can just do it up in the air like this. I don't see why not. And since I have it flipped from the picture, the Prusa needs to go upside down. Right? Ooh, those magnets are strong. Yeah. And it looks like the little tabs need to go underneath the frame. Okay, so we're gonna put these tabs the other way. It's kind of nice when the magnets were holding it in place. Let's see if I can get one of these in and then help it hold in place a little bit. That side's held in place now. Just a casual observation as I'm putting these screws in. The rivets were a nice black color. These, some of them have just a little bit of like a patina to them, a black patina. They're not like a true black. And they're okay. I'm kind of curious once they're all done. I almost feel like they've got just a hinge of a gold tinge to them. And since everything else is black, I kind of wish it was blacked out, personally. Or if all of the hardware was bronzy or, you know, one or the other, not have some hardware black, some hardware patinaed black, personally. Okay, all those are done. Hope I did that right. Prusa faces down, away from the magnets. So yes, I put it upside down, but it's the correct orientation. Step 19, I need the square plastic plexi and 13 rivet. Top panel, I think that was that first one. I think, yeah, that's what it looks like. Step 20, peel off the protective film from both sides of the top panel. Be careful, of course, again. Insert the top panel into the frame assembly. I'm gonna peel this off until I have this situated correctly. All right, let's get the rivets out of the way. Like this? Yeah. And then it looks like we're putting it in here. And it is, all right, it says that it needs to have the little, whatever we want to call it, the little square top here and the little notch. Yeah, let's call it the notch down. We're putting it in here, and we're doing it, of course, on the inside. It's on top of the frame support. We're gonna go over this here. That's gonna be interesting. We wanna go over here, but under everything else. Of course, the pop rivets need to go from the outside. Let's take this off and make it happen. Line up the openings, and let's just, okay, make sure it goes all the way through. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, every single hole gets a rivet. Alrighty, so that was step 20 and 21. Now we're going to move on to the fan and filter. I'm trying to decide if I have enough room. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I can set this. I'm totally going to scratch up my table, but here we are. Let's set this up, and then we'll move it out of the way as we need to. So, step 22. We need the filter and fan holder, the blower, some screws, and zip ties. Filter and fan holder is this guy. The blower. I'm gonna assume that the blower's in here. Yeah, looks like it. It's so hard to tell scale on here. Yeah. 2M 4x12B screws. One zip tie, I guess that probably was back in this box too. Maybe? Yeah, right along the front there's zip ties. One zip tie. Step 23. Place the fan holder with metal cutouts toward you. It looks like this little loop-de-loo goes towards the back and up, and these little solid go towards you. Then we take the blower with the Prusa label reading towards you and set it on top. So we've got the little screws lined up here and here. And of course, that's how we are going to secure them. Step 24, filter and fan holder installing. Okay, we're already putting it on the enclosure. The fan and filter holder has two metal perforations which fit into the back panel cutouts. Shows it. Oh, these, yeah. The little notches again. So we need to fit the perforations. Oh, okay. Onto the cutout and slide it down as shown in the image to secure them. So I need to flip this enclosure all the way around. These are the little notches, but of course we need to flip it so we can get to them. Yeah, that worked out very nicely. It just slips right on. Okay. Great. And step 25, now we're going to put the cable through the hole in the back panel. Which is right here. Doesn't say anything about unwinding it yet. Second picture looks like it has been unwound. Wow, that's actually a pretty long cable. Yeah, second picture says take the zip tie and insert it through the metal cutout and filter and fan holder. Let's get this out of the way first. All right, I think I want to make this lay flat here. I want to keep reaching in from the side, but I can't now that the plexi's there. Okay. Okay, there's a little opening right here. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, right there. And goes like this. Did it go over? No, went under the cable like that. Okay, just zip ties and keeps the cable in place here. Secure the blower cable with zip tie. Do not over tighten zip tie. Cut the end. All right, done. I kept mine a little loose. Maybe a little too loose, but I'm okay with that. Step 26, the HEPA filter. Let's zoom out here. Okay, filter. And of course we need to put that in there. Step 27, insert the HEPA filter between the fan holder and the back panel, ensuring the darker side of the filter, the side without the company text, is facing towards you. Darker side is facing towards you. This one's a little bit messy. Let's see the bottom. Okay, so tab up. Well, there's two tabs. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna do text facing up, away. And we're just gonna slip that in this notch right here. It's a little snug of a fit. Shouldn't be overlapped. Yeah, okay. Didn't quite get it. Cool. Step 28. Now we need a filtration cover. Oh, that's a metal piece. Okay. For some reason I was thinking it was another filter. That is this M4x5 screw. Four of those. And two more zip ties. Attach the filtration cover to the fan holder assembly. Note the logo orientation. Okay, Prusa needs to go like this. I don't really want the little tab sticking out. All right, so I just slipped it on and I guess I just put the screws in. Curious if anybody else's filter is just like shedding like crazy like mine is. Reminds me of like those old fish filters that you need to rinse before you put in. Secure with all the screws, yes. Man, this one does not want to catch. There we go. Okay. Step 30, fan cable securing. From the inside, locate metal perforations and insert 2 zip ties. All right. On the inside. Two perforations. Okay, yeah, there are 2 little bump out things here. Insert the 2 zip ties. I guess it doesn't matter which direction you do this, right? Let's see. I'm gonna go top down. And put the cable over. And turn these off, of course. Okay, great. The end of the fan cable will be secured later with LED strip add-on cable. All right, and here we are with LED strip, step 31. Now we need to find the LED strip, which I thought was in that. It's in this box. There we go. And there's a diffuser and a stick board. Maybe I missed the other one, of course. So I thought this was just protecting it, but no. There's also another plastic piece. We need LED stick brackets that are 3. And those are also in here. Stick brackets. These little guys, these 3-pronged things. And then M3N nuts, right? M3N nuts. And M3 18. I am trying to figure out if the other thing's in here. Okay. So for sure we need the stick brackets. No, stick. Shoot. These are the stick brackets. Yes. These guys. Then M3 by 18 screws. Yeah, I think that's these. Yeah. 1 spare of each. Okay. Why we have them separated from the other fasteners, I have no idea. 1 spare of each. So now step 32, we are going to LED strip assembly. Insert the M3N nut into the nut hole in the LED stick bracket. Wow, that sounds really weird. All right. Let's get a little closer here. To take the nut. Oh yeah, here we go. The nut here on top. Fit all three of these. We're going to put the nut in, and it doesn't seem like any of these want to sit flush. So I'm going to do the old school Prusa trick of put the screw on it so that it'll shift. So you can squish it in place and it sits flush. Okay, great. Okay. Okay. There you go. All three of those are done. Then we want to remove this from its protection. Okay, it's got, picture shows the white on the left, and it looks like these are slotted on the lower section, if I'm understanding correctly. Because then we'll slot the other one on top. And okay, so we're gonna put it where these holes are. That makes sense. Yeah, don't put it over anything else because you're gonna mess it up. I feel like I have to kind of just like open it up just a little bit because there is like a little notch to hold it in place. So if you open it a little bit, then you're not gonna catch too much. Okay. Okay. Remove the protective foil from both sides of the LED diffuser. Would not have thought that there was a protective on either side of this, honestly. Okay, I see one side. One. Ooh, that one's sticky. Okay, I think I finally am getting this corner. We put the LED diffuser on the upper part of the bracket. Why does this feel like it's not quite? Yeah, it's like it's not quite as long as the entire piece. Okay, well, that's weird. Step 33, attach the assembled LED panel on the inner side of the right frame as shown. Secure the LED panel from the outside. So it has it, yeah, kind of faced how I have it. It's gonna go, let's see, let's scoot back here. It's gonna have it on the right-hand side that kind of covers the Prusa. And yes, there are 3 screws here. Secure the LED panel from the outside of the right frame with the screws. Okay, yeah, because of course we've got the nut on this side, so we'll set it like this. I don't know if I have them. I guess I need to make sure that I've got them spaced good and that I can see all the way through them, because I don't need to crack something later. They're pretty good. You can see through them. Okay. I don't know. Does it show? Yeah, it shows it with the white going down like this. Okay. This seems very odd. Not easy. Maybe I should do the middle one first. I guess you can see okay. This just seems strange. Yeah, it seems like it got it okay. I do see the screw come through the nut, so. Step 34, LED strip cable parts preparation. So we need the LED cable 1100 millimeters. There is multiple cables in here, and I'm going to assume, just from the way that the picture is, there's multiple loops. All of these other ones, there's not multiple loops. So it has to be this one. I wish it was labeled, because all of these have the same UPC or the same number on them. 1227638. They all say the exact same number. It would be nice if it was labeled better, but I'm just going to assume that I have the right one. And then I need 12 zip ties. 35. Take the LED cable and connect one end to the LED stick board. I wonder if these are the exact same. They look the exact same to me. It looks like from the picture it doesn't use the one that has the sticker side. I doubt it matters. I am going to assume that it goes the little notch down. But I don't know. Yeah. Okay, cool. Insert 3 zip ties through the perforations and secure the cable. Do not over tighten the zip ties, cut the end of the zip ties. All right, let's just go this way, I guess. One. 2, 3, 3. Those 3 are done. Insert 5 zip ties through the perforations along the back. Same thing, don't over tighten, blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. you feel like there's still a little bit of space, a little bit of slack. Step 36. Now we have a, let's see, one in the corner? Yeah, I kept looking here, but it's actually over here. I don't feel like I'm putting these in correctly because they are irritating. And then 3 more on the side. Yeah, so 4 on that side completely. And that is the last 3. Ooh, that's the last 3 zip ties that I have too. But I do still have this guy here hanging. Which way did I go? Did I go this way? Did I go this way? I don't remember. Oh, okay, I am supposed to be putting both of these together. I was wondering why they talked about this separately and then now we're doing these together. That makes more sense that we're doing both of these cables together. Okay. And then both of the cables are supposed to go through there. So let's do this first. Snug these up. Man, my fan cable or whatever that is, so twisted. Okay. And then put them both through here. Right? Okay, trim all these off. Now we need door frame parts. We need the front panel, which is this is the only piece of plastic left, I think. Got that. Then door frame support and door frame top. On one of these, there's quite a few pieces here still. Well, clearly it's not this one because that one's got a funny shape. It's not this one. So both of these have kind of L shapes. And that one's got a lip. It's not that one. So it's got to be these two. So there's, it was pretty much, hard to see this. There's the 2 L shapes and then it was the 2 flat ones, and then this one's got another lip. So those are the 2 pieces we want for now. And then M4x8 are screw 5 of them. M4x8 are screw. Okay, we haven't used these ones yet. There's 30 of them. We want 5. Step 38. Door frame top orientation. Peel off the protective film, be careful. Trying to figure out if this is one solid piece on the back or not. We're gonna see. This feels a lot thicker plastic than the other pieces. And yes, the protective piece was 1. Yeah, this is definitely a lot thicker plastic. All right, we need to place it upside down. Like that. Step 39, attach the door frame support, which was which one? The door frame support was this one, the one with the weird notches. Okay, we want to put the door frame support from the inside as described in the picture. That picture is way too zoomed in to help me. I have them backwards. Door frame support is not. Let me look at those pictures again. The door frame top is notched. Door frame support is straight. What's interesting though is that at least, okay, got it. There is a side that has flush, and then there's a side that has kind of raised threads. So according to that picture, I think they're saying the raised needs to go towards the inside. I'm pretty darn sure that's what they're saying. And then put the notch going this way. The notch item, which they're calling the frame top, does not have, it's just flush on both sides. So you just want to have the notch facing down like this, little ears facing out. Okay, and don't over tighten because you're going to crack it, and you need to use your screws. And we need to make sure that we put the screws, skip one, and then screw that one. Basically all of the ones that this outer one hits, but we need to make sure we skip one. Sounds great. Where did my Allen key go? Anybody else just losing stuff at this point? There's my, I think that's my Allen key, the correct one. Yeah, that was it. Flash on the back. Line these up. I feel like I want to do the middle one first. Okay, let's do this one. Gently. Let's do the outer one, and then let's do this one. Let's see. Okay. Why am I nervous to even tighten it all the way? Okay. Okay, all those are secured. Looks like the picture. Step 40, door frame left and right. For the next step, we need door frame left and right. So clearly those are going to be the ones with the angles. 10 M4 nut covers. They're very little. You need 10. Okay. Then we need 10 M4N nuts. And 12 M4x8 R screws. 12. 10. Okay, 12. 10, 10, 12. Yes. Okay. Step 41, nut cover assembly. All right, this sounds ridiculous. Basically, we are just going to take each of the nuts and the cover and put them, come on, put them in. But it doesn't seem like mine want to go very easily. Okay, they are shaped correctly for this, but you know how things like to go together or don't. Okay. Yeah, that's what they should look like. And we need to do that for all of them. all those are done. Step 42, attach the door frame right onto the front panel. Do not over tighten, secure with the screw. All right, attach the door frame right onto the front right panel. Nope, looks like this. Looks like it goes with the notching towards like inside. Secure with the Allen screw. Okay, so you put one screw in here. And it does kind of overlap a little bit right here. All right, short side. Step 43, insert into the hole here. Insert a screw into the hole here, right? And then take a nut onto the back of it and secure. Step 44, the long side. I guess they're calling this the long side. Then we have 4 more that will do the same thing. So screw goes on the outside and the nut goes on the inside. And I'm sure we need to be careful with this process too. There's just a little bit more slack somehow. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was an easier way to prop this. Great. Then step 45. We are going to set this here. Put the screw on the front. Step 46. Put the screw right here and add a nut on the back. Okay, and then we're going to do that 4 more times. This feels very backwards for some reason now that I'm trying to do it the other way. all those are done. That was step 46 and 47. Now step 48, door frame bottom parts preparation. That is that last, well, not last, but one of this piece looks like. And then, okay, now we need more nuts and covers and screws. Yeah, I think this would be a little more could be a little more streamlined. So I need more. Shoot, do we have more later? Doesn't look like it. All right, I need 4 more nuts. Four more bumpers, or nut covers, not bumpers. 4 more nut covers. Yes, these ones. Okay, and these are what I was talking about. They're like a, oh, can you tell? They're like a black patina. They're not black. Okay. Attach the door frame bottom onto the front panel. Okay, I guess they're saying here. Here? Oh, this one doesn't look like it got screwed in all the way. What a surprise. That's really loose. Okay. Okay, so this side looks like we just overlap like that, kind of fits together. I mean, the notching seems like it fits pretty good. Attach this, insert. Okay, they didn't talk about putting the screws in the nut, or the nuts in the nut covers, but clearly that's the process, right? Okay, somebody in the comments does say, I put the nut cover on after attaching since it was not stated. All right, so let's do that process. Who knows, maybe by the time you guys are installing this, it will be updated. Screws and nuts. Okay, this one on the corner is irritating the heck out of me. Okay, let me just try to do the base one first and I can go back. It's just not in there, right? Okay, now we got it. I'll be honest, the pop rivets were a lot easier than this. A lot easier. I'm sure this is a lot sturdier, but a lot more annoying. Okay, because I want to show you the corners. They're pretty good. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty good. Okay. Step 50. We need front panel magnet parts preparation. We need 2 magnetic bumpers. Those were the leftovers in this. The only thing left in this is hinges. And 2 M4x5R screws. Step 51, right magnetic bumper installing. Insert the M4x5R screws into the hole. All right, it looks like there's a hole on both sides of the top here. From the bottom side of the front panel, insert the magnetic bumper onto the screw and tighten it. All right, so screw from the top, bumper from the bottom. Man, these magnets are strong. Okay, again, very nitpicky, but this irritates me. The hardware is different colors. Just patina different colors, but different colors. That one's not as noticeable, but the other one was. Okay, so we have step 51 is the right one and step 52 is the left one. I don't know why we need 2 different steps for the same thing, but that does make me feel better that there's a million steps on this chapter. Okay, now we're into step 53. We need foam seal level that pretty much has nothing on it. Is the seals. So this one is completely empty now. And it looks like there's, yeah, four in there. Okay. And that's all we need. The whole step is just getting it. Now step 4 is, or step 54 is getting the left one. Shoot, I hope they're labeled. All right, well, maybe I should set them out correctly. Front door left seal. Front. Oh, really? We're not even, okay, the long one is this. Oh, let me actually show you. Front door left long, and then are they all the same? No. All right. Okay, notch at the bottom, notch at the top, long, notch at the top, notch at the bottom. That doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. That's what the picture shows, right? Notch at the bottom, notch at the top, notch at the top, notch at the bottom. Yeah, mine don't look perfectly straight, but whatever. Okay, so now I need the left foam. It looks like the longer one. Yeah, seal 1. Okay, seal 1 is the longer one. Align the flat end with the door's frame left edge and apply the front door left seal 1 to the panel. Look at the picture. Okay, so in the picture, I see the magnet, and I see the covers, and then I see the face. I don't know what we called that again, I can't remember, but these screws. So I need to put this guy like this. I need to bend it. Yeah, pretty sure that's what I need to do. remove it, align the flat end with the door's frame left edge. And then put the other one here. Oh man, yeah, okay. So we're really just trying to get it as flush as possible on this end here, I think. Does it seem to you that it looks, yeah, it does look not quite perfectly straight on there. All right, whatever, let's just do it. Rip the Band-Aid off, right? Okay, the biggest thing is that it's flush on the end, and mine is, and that it's all the way this way as far as possible. So we started at the end. I'm just trying to push it down and have it in that corner. Okay. It's hard to film black on black stuff. All right, and then let's do the same thing for this, making sure that this is aligned as well, as much as possible. Okay. Okay, this is lined up here, this is lined up here, but what bugs me is that this is not symmetrical or like equally distanced. But that seems like that's how it looks in the picture. Okay, let's do the same thing to the other side. Align it with the front, squish it towards the base, make sure to get close on that corner. Yeah, this one looks even crazier. Align the corner, squish towards the edge. This one I there we go, okay. Step 56, we need to find the temperature sensor. I am gonna assume, ooh, I need to be more careful with my cables. I'm gonna assume that that's this or this. Probably this, right? Yeah, this cute thing. Ooh. That's fun. Pull out the protective battery foil. Insert the temperature sensor correctly into the front panel. I love that wording. It's like, how do I do it correctly? All right, it has it. I'm gonna have it upside down no matter what. I feel like it's showing it like that because it has the hole, and then you can kind of see like a, I think you can see the hinge, which we haven't installed the hinge yet, but pretty sure it goes that way. I can read Prusa like this. So and there's little things to push in. Maybe I can pop it out again if I need to. There is zero information about this. Man. It's in. Hope I did that right. We're gonna find out. Okay. Step 58, we're gonna do the hinges. This bag, we have the hinges. And we need 8 M4 by 12 B screws. M4 by 12 B screws. Right? Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, step 58. The hinges are installed on the outside of the front panel. Attach the front hinge on the front panel. Note the orientation of the screw holes. All right. Okay, it looks to me like we've got them like this. Not like this, but like this. And we put them into the door first. I realize that I'm just looking at the pictures more than I'm reading things. Yeah. Attach the second hinge. All right, step 60, opening cover attaching. Place the assembled front panel to the enclosure assembly. Like this. Right? And then, right? No, yeah. Yeah. All right. So we've got it like that. And then we're gonna put it on here, but it looks like it's gonna hang down. Let me scoot this as far back as it'll go. And then don't know if it's gonna, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to like hold this as I put, this seems odd. Do I put the screws on from outside? Yeah, it looks like there's a gap here is what seems weird to me. I don't know how well you can see. Yeah, I'll show you after I put them in. gap I'm talking about is here. But it's not, it may just be the way that it is right
Thanks
this
for watching.
second. So I guess I will reserve my judgment until I have it. Let's see. There's still a gap when it's all the way sitting flush-ish. There is still a gap, but it's much better. It seems better than it was, so that's okay. Okay, so step 60 was attaching it. So all we were doing was aligning it. Step 60, we were attaching it. And step 62, we're done. So when I originally saw that there was 62 steps, that's an insane amount of steps. And to not even be done with this entire process. But I guess I feel a little better when we have multiple steps and I don't know what I think, I guess. But we're done now with the first chapter. This thing is huge. It's kind of hard to even show you what it looks like all together because it is so big. And it's just quirky looking because just this top part overlaps so much that, you know, we've got this really funny shape, I guess is the only way to put it. We've got a really funny shape here. I would have expected it to be just flush along the bottom, that this door would flush on the bottom, and yeah, my thoughts at this point are it feels a little sturdier. I mean, the metal itself feels sturdier than I was expecting. It feels a little unsturdy from side to side as far as like here, but of course, once it's attached to the machine, it should sturdy up. That would make a lot of sense, of course. The fact that this hinge is the only real mechanism to open that heavy of a door, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm really just gonna have to see how it is when it's all put together. It seems like it took a very long time for me to get to this point. So how much farther or how much longer to complete everything? I mean, I've looked ahead to see what's the next chapters. It seems like it's still gonna be kind of a long haul. So we'll see. See you on the next chapter.